making a decision to travel abroad is really difficult because of the accommodation issue, visa issues, and a whole lot of things. So moving to Asia to be a teacher, most people first think about their visa and then they'll think about the accommodation. But one of the benefits you're gonna get as a teacher in Asia, and to be precisely in China, is your free accommodation. Almost about 90% teachers in China are, living in free apartments. They are not paying for the apartment they are living in. And if you Google it, you can see that they have a lot and lots of ESL teachers in China, because China is one of the biggest spot for teaching English, or for foreign teachers to move to abroad to teach. So when you are moving to China, definitely don't worry that what is going to happen if, one, I don't have enough money to rent a house or apartment. Mostly, let me put it that way, in China, most of the places we are living in apartments. It's really, unless you go to the rural areas where you live in a house, So moving to Asia or China, you're gonna get your free apartment to live in, either being a single bedroom, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, or whatever. It's gonna be free. But it depends on, one, the one who's going to teach, and the family or the people he or she is moving with. For me, I'm with my family first. I moved here with my wife, and before we were not having a kid, and right now we have a kid, and we are living with our nanny as well. So for me, I have 3 bedrooms apartment for free. If you haven't watched that video, you can go and watch it, my Freely Case apartment. And today is your first time here on this channel, please, can you do me a favor? Subscribe to this channel, hit the notification button, so that anytime I post new video, you're gonna get the notification and watch it. And don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends and your families, and welcome them to watch this video, because it's really educative for those who want to travel abroad to teach. Thank you. So moving to China, don't be worried about your accommodation issue. If you don't have enough saved money, enough money to take care of that, don't worry at all, because it's either a free apartment or house allowance. It's either a free apartment or house allowance. Okay, so let me first explain the free apartment. Whenever you sign 1-year contract, they're gonna put it in the contract that they're gonna give you free apartment, or they're gonna give you allowance for you to rent your own apartment. So the free apartment means like they're gonna give you the apartment free, sometimes with television, with refrigerator, sometimes not, but you're gonna have the apartment, and you're gonna have the necessities you're gonna need in the apartment. So the only thing sometimes you're gonna buy is maybe either being a television or refrigerator, or petty things. It's not gonna be a lot. So mostly getting the free apartment and starting over for the first, at least you need about $200 to $300 as a single person to buy things, and at least $500 to $1,000 as a family, to buy things, to make the apartment so nice as you love it. So if you watch my Freely Case apartment, you can see like my apartment is like the standard one, and everything is on point. It's okay. So you're gonna have this, and it's valid for your 1-year contract. You have to understand, it's valid for your 1-year contract. That means 12 months. So if you sign 2 years contract, it's valid for the 24 months. And you can change that apartment anytime you want to change it. But if you are the teacher, they have hired you, and you're coming with your family, you have to tell them. Sometimes they will give you the apartment. Maybe the apartment is maybe costing like $200 for a single person, but you are coming with your family. Sometimes if you negotiate, they're gonna give you like maybe $400 apartment for free. But sometimes if you don't negotiate, they're gonna let you pay the extra balance, you know, for it. So that means it's like 50% free. I want you to know everything so that whenever you are signing a contract, you understand the pros and cons, you know. And aside that, other things gonna be okay. You have to pay your utility bills, and then yeah, your light bills, electricity bills, your gas, your water, and other things you have to pay. Sometimes some schools will pay it for you for free. It really depends, you know. So try to negotiate. If you don't get it, that benefit is kind of okay, and you move on. So that is for the part of the free apartment. How about the apartment allowance? Sometimes some school, everyone is trying to save money. Sometimes some schools will tell you, okay, what we can do is that we can give you like 2,000 RMB or 3,000 RMB Chinese money, which is like maybe $300 or something, for you to what do you call it, rent your own apartment. So they can make it like free apartment, or maybe $300 for your apartment. If I were you, even going to the rural areas where, you know, like apartment is very cheap, if I supposed to be you, definitely I would just go for the free apartment. Why? Because I don't want to struggle with finding the apartment and you know, talking to the landlord and other things. So definitely I prefer the free one over the house, the apartment allowance, you know, because I don't want to, you know, I just want to get my salary. The rest, if they are going to cheat me a little bit or whatever, it's okay. Because like with my family here, the city we are in, we are getting like maybe almost $1,000, because my wife is also a teacher in that school and I'm also a teacher, so we have our separate contracts, you know. So when it happens like that, maybe the two of you can get the apartment allowance, and you can use one, like one person, maybe your wife or the husband's money, and maybe half of the other partner's money, and attach to it to rent the apartment, so you can save something. But sometimes I don't want to do that. I just don't want to go, because like if I'm not paying anything, it's okay, I just focus about the salary. But if like you've been long in China and your Chinese is good, you know the culture, you know everything, and you know their procedures for renting an apartment, then it's quite okay if you are like a couple, you know, and then you have such chance for the school to hire the two of you. Or if the couple is moving to one city but different schools, then I'll say like, okay, fine, that is okay, you can get the apartment allowance from this school, apartment allowance from this school, then you can combine and get one apartment, that is okay. Or maybe the two of you are moving to the same school, also it's okay. Or even if you are boyfriend and girlfriend and you are not married, you can still get the bonus and go and rent it for yourself. But it's so challenging because they know where the good apartments are, they know where you're gonna get it, and sometimes you might struggle like for days, and maybe you rent it and there is problem with the tap, the problem with the bathroom, problem with gas, problem with this, problem with that. I don't want to go through those problems, you know. I don't want to struggle with that. That is why most of the times I go for the free. But it would be a great idea if the two of you are not teaching the same school in the same city, you know, and you get like you get the apartment allowance and rent one, then the two of you live in it's okay. It's not difficult to rent the apartment, but I don't like those problems, that is all. But if you are okay with it, then you guys can go for it. So the apartment allowance, how do they give it to you? Your first first month they're not gonna give it to you mostly. So if you are coming and you also don't have enough money to rent it as a newcomer coming to China to teach it English or whatever, then don't go for the house apartment allowance, you know. If you don't have enough money, so you can go for the free one. Then later you can, after 1 year, if you want to stay, you can say, okay, give me the bonus, I'll look for my own apartment, you know, because they always give it to you on the same day they are paying your salary, you know. So, and sometimes in China, like they'll pay you on the 40th day of like if you work like 30 days, then on the 10th of next month they're gonna pay you, on the 15th of next month they're gonna pay you. So if you don't have enough money to, you know, cover your apartment and other things, you're gonna be so troubling, you know, to disturb your life, your peace, and other things. So you can go for the free one, and that is okay. But if you don't want to go for the free one, as I was saying, you can go for the apartment allowance. That is also fine, but you have to prepare for the pros and cons and everything, the registration, getting the a whole lot of things, you know. But it's not difficult. It's kind of okay. I love the free apartment. How about you? What do you like? Do you like the free apartment as well, or you like the apartment allowance? Are you moving to China with your family, or you are moving as a single person? Comment below. Maybe you might find your partner here. You don't know. So comment below. Let me hear from you. I'm really glad that you stayed tuned to watch this video. Please, if today is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Like this video. Comment below. Share it with your friends and your families. I'm hoping to see you one day in China. Thank you for staying tuned. 谢谢. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao. See you next time. Bye.